In the deep shadows of the swamp, death strikes from above. But the true king of the wetlands is always watching. A fragile alliance, forged in the jaws of a monster. Let's rewind. Before the chaos, there was only silent agony. This is the American alligator, a flawless apex predator. But beneath its impenetrable armor, it is completely defenseless against an invisible enemy. Hundreds of engorged ticks and blood-sucking leeches have invaded its most sensitive scales. Every single movement is pure torture. It desperately scrapes against dead wood, thrashing in the murky water to shake off the parasites. But it's useless. They are dug in too deep, slowly draining its energy, drop by drop. Exhausted, in constant pain, the giant needs a miracle to survive. Driven to the absolute edge, the giant does the unthinkable. It drags its heavy frame onto the warm sand. Leaving the safety of the deep water, it prepares to make a dangerous gamble. Scanning the sky, waiting for an answer. It lays completely flat, exposing its soft underbelly, and opens its massive, bone-crushing jaws to the heavens. This is a universal signal in the wild, a complete surrender, a call for a truce, and the swamp answers. From the canopy above, a flock of white egrets descends. Normally, these fragile birds would be an easy snack, but today, they are the swamp's elite surgical team. With the precision of a scalpel, the egret targets a swollen leech right next to the eye. Snap. Instant relief. Another bird bravely steps toward the danger zone, balancing right on the edge of the predator's deadly teeth. It plunges its head straight into the jaws of death, picking rotting meat and stubborn parasites directly from the gator's gums. The tension melts away. All along the thick ridges of its neck, the birds are plucking out the deeply buried ticks. This is a perfect wild symbiosis. The egrets get an effortless, high-protein buffet, and the gator gets its health back. The agonizing pain is finally fading. Its breathing slows down. The muscles untense. Covered in its feathered guardians, the monster simply relaxes in the sun. The final parasite is removed. The torment is over. For a brief moment, there is perfect peace in the savage wetlands. But in the Everglades, peace is only an illusion. Letting your guard down is usually a fatal mistake. A silent assassin slides through the shadows, the invasive Burmese python. Tasting the air, it locks onto the scent of the distracted birds. It coils its heavily muscled body, calculating the exact distance for a lethal strike. The egrets are entirely focused on preening, unaware of the approaching doom. The python's cold eyes fixate on its target. It tightens like a massive, deadly spring, and the giant remains fast asleep, or so it seems. The python launches! A lightning-fast strike aimed right at the birds. Panic erupts, but the sleeping giant explodes into action. With a bone-crushing snap, the alligator intercepts the attack in mid-air. The python violently recoils, completely outmatched. A deep, terrifying growl vibrates through the water. The alligator forms a living wall of armor between the snake and its feathered doctors. Terrified, the python retreats into the darkness. It chose the wrong prey today. The birds scatter in the chaos, while the adrenaline slowly leaves the predator's body. As the dust settles, the egrets realize the danger has passed. Slowly, carefully, they return to the back of their massive protector. The alligator welcomes them back. The alliance stands strong. In a world driven by hunger and bloodlust, this bond defies all odds. The giant provides absolute security. The birds provide life-saving care. A beautiful reminder that sometimes survival isn't about being the strongest. It's about knowing who to trust.